Alright guys, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do a game-breaking Sonic Mania Plus glitch. This is Genetic Lemon and I'm doing my first video on YouTube. So what you're going to need to do is that I recommend that you have time limit off, because how it works is that it keeps the time never resets. And so you're going to want to have that if you want to take your time playing through the game like that. You're going to need to have time limit off. And you need debug mode to even work the glitch out. And so you're going to have to get to the end of the level and defeat the boss, and after you defeat the boss, you need to at least make sure that you have at least 25 rings, and if you don't, you can just spawn a big ring and you'll automatically get 50 rings, and so that can help you out if you accidentally got hit, lose your rings, and didn't have enough time to get 25 again through getting some on the ground that spawned because you got hit, or getting through a monitor, stuff like that. So you just gotta get to the end of the level, beat the boss, and then I'll show you what you have to do next. And this glitch is really cool. You can get different results through different attempts, and I think it can do different types of results through different levels. So it can have different things spawned and everything. It's so cool. It literally can break the game at some points. Sometimes it can make it harder, sometimes it can make it literally a baby game. So I'm here at the boss, and you just gotta defeat the boss. And so this glitch, I don't even, oh wow, I got hit, great. And so I recommend that you don't do this through going into a different level, and only through going through a different act, because I think it can have some strange, wacky results with it, because it messes up a little bit. And I'll explain further why in a little bit. So what you have to do is just do that. You have to spawn a checkpoint and go into it before it fades into black, and spawns you into the Act 2. And so it's messed up right now, and it will think that you're still sort of in Act 1 when it spawns you into Act 2. And so see right here, there's normally spikes right here. Now it's just a bottomless pit, and if you jump into it, you'll die. So different things will despawn, and nothing will, right now, through the attempts I have, nothing will spawn anything new. Nothing will spawn like that, but only despawn stuff. So an extra life used to be here, and how the background is still from Green Hill Act 1. It would still be like that through the beginning of the level, but it would change once you got to that place where the extra life is. And so through an attempt that I made, the spring right here, it didn't even spawn, and so it was extremely hard to get up here. Different results can happen, etc. I think a big ring despawned, and right here, this loop, it doesn't even work. This loop will not work, and you cannot get past it unless you're at Tails or something. Then you can fly above it, but since we have debug mode, you're able to get past it. And so different things, see, the big ring here despawned. And so I'm just going to show you some results that I got through this attempt, through showing you how to do the glitch. So some of the hang gliders will despawn, some of the rings in this cork pipe will despawn, even the cork pipe might not even work, and you'll just fall off the edge of it. That's how cool, it literally breaks how some things work. Literally right here, there's usually an extended part right here, but all that is gone, it despawned. It's so cool. And I got it to where the Death Egg robot boss, half of it didn't even load. There wasn't an arm, there wasn't a leg, and once it did the arm attack, nothing even happened. And so you can use that to your advantage. It was already pretty buffed up. And look right here, I don't even think this is how it's supposed to work. I think it just all goes away, but it just instead just stops right at when the fire stops. And so it's so cool. You can try different things. I try with Hydro City Zone, and right here, it thinks that it's still here because it adds a texture here, but half of it is despawned, and so you only break half of it, and so it doesn't think the texture will go away. And so when you're in Hydrosity Zone, I got to a point where I was spawned into the ground a little bit far away from the beginning of the level. And I got it to where one of the boats didn't even spawn into the right point. And so I think if you do it right enough, you can get a point to where the boats could spawn in the boss. And right now people are working on the yard, and so if you hear anything, that's them, so just ignore them. So like right here, half of this doesn't even have the spikes, and some of it doesn't even burn. So like you can't get down there. I don't think you can get down there, so like yeah. So it's so cool. And I'm wondering if I can get that result with the boss happen again. And see, like right here, this post and this part of the grass, it isn't even supposed to be here. It was just randomly put there. And so like right here, if you go up here, the bridge isn't even there. Some of the bridge is just despawned. It's so cool. Like you can try different zones. I wonder if you can do it with Egg Reverie, but I don't think you can. I don't think you're able to. But if anyone tries it, let me know if you can, and I'll check it out for myself and see what I can get. And so no, we didn't get the same result with the boss, but that's okay. And I'll show you why you shouldn't really go into a different level with it and only just go through an act with this. Okay, so I messed up that and I accidentally got the checkpoint to open, and we can't go in there or else we'll still be in Green Hill Act 2, except the boss will just respawn. And so I'll show you why you shouldn't really do this when entering a different level. Like, it's kinda strange. You're like in Limbo Zone. Like right here, some things will happen. I'm currently in not Green Hill, I'm in Chemical Plant, but it doesn't show. It's completely black. And one thing, I got it to where if you'll get in there and it'll show, but the time doesn't go down. It doesn't go up. The rings will despawn, no magnets will despawn, and if you go into the top route, a spring won't be there, and so you can't get out of there. You can't move on. And so like you have to go in debug mode to do that. But once you go into debug mode, the game freezes. So that's why I think you shouldn't really do it with different levels. But if you try doing it when you try doing it from going into different levels besides Chemical Plant, the results might be different. And so if it is, let me know in the comments. Let me see if it happens to you where it doesn't freeze at all with Chemical Plant. And so I'll try it out. And so yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, comment, whatever all the YouTubers say these days. And I hope you enjoy, and I hope that I can go far with this YouTube channel careers thing. And so thank you all for watching again, and I hope you have a great day.